Welcome to week number 8, episode number 36 of Social Distancing from Mr. Z. My name is Nathan Ziegler, the upper school principal of Hope Academy in Minneapolis. Today we've got two special guests, Mr. and Mrs. Randall. Mr. Randall is our 7th and 8th grade history teacher. Mrs. Randall is our high school Spanish teacher.
Special guest with Mr. Z.
Well, welcome, Mr. and Mrs. Randall. Thanks for joining us on the show today.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
I thought that it'd be fun to hear how the two of you met.
We met when we were both working at Covenant Times Bible Camp.
We both worked there for a couple summers, and we started out just as friends. And then after her second summer, we kept in touch and called each other a lot and FaceTimed a lot, and the rest is history.
So, Mrs. Randall, you started at Hope Academy first. Did you talk Mr. Randall into coming over to Hope?
Yep, I did. We both have a background in education, so it just was the right time for him to come on over.
It was.
So, Mrs. Randall, how did you get interested in Spanish?
Buena pregunta. I think I first really got interested in it through traveling. When I was 14, I went to Panama and then traveled a little bit more in high school and throughout college, and that's where most of my learning of Spanish happened and where I really fell in love with the language.
Oh, is there anything that you wanted to say to our families?
Ha sido súper divertido conocer a todas las familias en Hope Academy, y es una comunidad fenomenal.
And Mr. Randall, I hear that you also have a professional videography business. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Started at that same camp where we met. I got hired one summer to be the camera guy, I think because I was the only one that applied for the job. So I really didn't know what I was doing. I learned the hard way by just going for it. Yeah, now I do it as a side business. Last summer we got the opportunity to go on this really cool trip. Two friends of ours wanted to get married on a mountain. So they had me film the whole trip and film the ceremony on top of the mountain, and that was really cool.
Do you think you could show us a little bit of that video?
Yeah, I would love to.
Let's go! I got a good girl, one who will keep her patience. I got a good girl, she is my motivation. And the cocoa, we got a party tonight, we got a party tonight, just me and you. We got a party tonight, me and you, girl, nah. We got a
Well, thank you very much for joining us today.
Thanks.
Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Randall. Mr. Randall's actually going to be starting a new segment on the show called This Day in History with Mr. Randall. Let's check out what happened on this day in history.
This day in history with Mr. Randall.
On May 11th, 1956, the country of Ghana officially gained their independence from Great Britain. Ghana's president, Kwame Nkrumah, had declared independence a few months earlier on March 6th. On May 11th, the new country was officially recognized by the British. Neat!
And we should probably check in to see what Mr. Quiggle is up to over the weekend.
It's quarantine with Quiggle.
59 gallons.
59 gallons. Wow. Thanks, Mr. Quiggle, for saving lives. For your Monday memes, if 2020 was a bag of chips, orange juice, and toothpaste, ugh. Well, thank you. When you're attending church online, but you normally sit in the balcony. And quarantine day 34. Made some new friends today. At the store was an X on the floor by the register for me to stand. I've seen too many Roadrunner cartoons to fall for that. I think I may really have a shot at this now. That was so funny, Mr. Z! I know. Last Friday's riddle was, when it comes to me, you go on red and stop on green. What am I? It is a watermelon. Get it? You eat the red part of it, and when it gets to the green, you stop. And today's riddle is, what has a bed but never sleeps? Today's senior is Jackie Sanchez.
Hope seniors, they're all really nice. Hope seniors, gonna give you advice. Hope seniors, what they say should suffice. Hope seniors, seniors.
Jackie wanted to share a verse with you. It's from 2 Corinthians 12:9. But he said to me, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore I will boast all the more gladly in my weaknesses, so that the power of Christ may rest upon me." Jackie says, "I know that school can sometimes be hard and that you start to feel like you're lacking in motivation, but don't let those feelings control you. Trust in God and He will give you the strength. Also, don't be afraid to reach out to your teachers. From experience, I know that Hope Academy teachers really care and love their students. It's never too late to change your attitude and have a good time in high school." Thank you so much, Jackie. Have a great day, everyone.